12 successors. Because many non-Shia ask us the question, why do you Shias focus so much on these 12 Imams? As in they're just ordinary people, just like you and me. There is no need to focus so much on these 12 successors. Rasulullah ended the message there and then. So why do you Shias have to focus so much after Rasulullah? Let's analyze where the 12 successors are mentioned. Firstly, the 12 successors, also known as the 12 Imams, are not just ordinary people. They are chosen by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the Holy Quran for us. As you know, in the Arabic language, one word could mean about 10 different things. Wudu is mentioned in the Holy Quran. As you know, non-Shia practice wudu differently than Shia. So there is a difference there. As you know, Nabi Isa alayhi salam, Prophet Jesus alayhi salam, the difference between his time and Rasulullah's time was about 610 years. And as you know, Islam had changed so much in that 610 years. Islam was no more called Islam, it was called Christianity in 610 years. So how do you know after Rasulullah it's not going to change? That's why we need these 12 successors, these 12 Imams, to keep on preaching Rasulullah revelation and to keep on interpreting the right way. 11 of these Imams, they came and they went, they passed away, and they were all killed, or nearly all, by the Khalifa of their time. The only one which is remaining is Imam al-Mahdi alayhi salam, who is the only one alive today. He is the only one that's remaining. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knew that if he was shown to mankind like the other Imams, he would also be killed. So that's why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala told him to go into ghaiba, into occultation, until when the time is right, when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants to. We don't know how long that's going to take. Anyways, in the Quran, in chapter 4, verse 59, it says, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu, atiya Allah, atiya Rasul, wa ulil amri minkum. Meaning, all you who believe, obey Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, obey the messenger, and obey the leaders amongst us. So the question here is, who are these leaders amongst us? Some came forth and said, it is the scholars. But we reject this. The reason for this is because, as we know in the history, there are some corrupted scholars. You give them a bit of money, and they'll say stuff that you want to hear. So it cannot be the scholars. Some came forth and said it's the four rightfully guided caliphs. As you know, Abu Bakr, Omar, wa Uthman, wa Ali. We also reject this, because if Ali ibn Abi Talib have to obey him like Rasulullah, then the early Muslims that fought Amir al-Mu'mineen at Jamal and at Siffin, there's a question mark to them, because they like them. They call them al-Mu'min Aisha and Amir Muawiyah. So there's a question mark in that. If it is obligatory to obey these ulil amr, the four rightfully guided caliphs, then I don't know why they like the enemies of Amir al-Mu'mineen. The 12 successors are mentioned in hadith. It's mentioned in Sahih al-Bukhari, one of the most 5 authentic Sunni books. It's mentioned in volume number 9, book number 89, hadith number 329, that there will be 12 leaders after me, and they'll all be from Quraysh. Because this hadith is with our brothers today. If you ask them today, who are your 12 leaders? They'll give you different names. In other words, the non-Shias, they don't know who their 12 leaders are. So we know who our 12 leaders are. If you ask any Shia, they can name you all the 12 Imams. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
فرج امام الزمان هر چقدر ارادت به امام الزمان داری صلوات بعدی بلندتر.